Hello and welcome to the American-themed interview. I'm Jake.
And I'm Alex.
Yeah, you are. Today we have Matt Storrs. He hosts such things as Pep Rally and the Storrs Objection. So let's give it up for Matt Storrs, everybody. Matt Storrs. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate
absolutely.
We're just gonna dive into it.
Sounds good to me.
In your act, you do fact checking.
From time to time, I do engage in some fact checking.
So we'll do some fact checking. We were hoping maybe you could settle some of our questions that we have for you. Would that be
Okay,
cool?
yeah, I mean that seems reasonable, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome, cool. So the first question we had was, did we actually land on the moon?
Yeah, America did land on the moon. There were a number of instances, both robots, human beings landing on the moon, a lot of science that got done. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty common knowledge.
Yeah, we were thinking more, did Jake and I land on the moon? Because we took some acid last weekend and we went to a desert. And as some peyote was involved, did we land on the moon?
No, but there's a slight possibility you went to one of the training sites that the astronauts went to called Meteor Crater. So there's a possibility that you may have, just found yourself on acid in the middle of a hole in the ground.
Equally exciting.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
There's possibility.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep firing these off. Who really killed JFK?
I believe it was Oswald that killed JFK. There's some people that think that it could have been, some other people that are around. But, that tends to be the consensus. Personally, I don't have enough information to say.
Right. So it wasn't Alex and I when we were on acid?
I mean, you can probably emotionally have killed JFK.
Okay.
But physically, I don't believe either one of you were alive at the time.
And I feel like I felt that.
Anyway, did George Bush profit from the Iraq War?
Not directly.
Right. Okay.
Not directly. I mean, they're smart. Once you get to that level of government, what you're going to do is you're going to have a lot of slush funds. You're going to have a lot of subsidiaries, and there's going to be anybody that's looking into that sort of thing is just going to get bored and tired and play Angry Birds or whatever new game is around instead of actually doing their due diligence.
Along the same line of thinking, politically, is LeBron James the best that ever played?
Well, that's a matter of opinion. Like, for instance, my opinion and the best basketball player that has ever played is Muggsy Bogues. Well, also possibly the shortest basketball player that ever played in the NBA. Tenacity. He tried really hard. And you got to respect that. I mean, what can you say when one of the Monstars in Space Jam steals your talent?
That's so true. That's such a good
I'm like,
point. LeBron
of course.
wasn't in it. He has rights, but
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think the Monstars were on the moon that time when we were there.
we were.
I think the Monstars.
Did you see a Monstar?
I think Muggsy might have been there.
Muggsy was there?
I'm like 50% sure.
We should call him.
I think we're good friends now.
I hope
You
so.
probably aren't. You probably will get a restraining order against you if you call him.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Feel free.
I'm gonna try anyway. Switching gears. I think we switch gears a lot now. I think we're gonna be in like 4th or 5th now.
Sure.
So you're married. What is it like having sleepovers all the time?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I also have a dog, so it can get kind of snuggly, kind of like a den atmosphere. I also like to keep it really cold in my house, so it's kind of hard to wake up in the morning. It's quite nice.
What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is Penny, but her full name is Dr. Penelope Annabelle Pupperson. She's a doctor of dog psychology.
The first?
Yes, no,
In her
yeah,
lineage?
yeah, personal lineage, yes.
Lovely.
And the dog is the only thing that is a problem with the dog is that she doesn't like children. She especially doesn't like children on rollerblades. And
Who does?
Right. So that's the only time she can ever really get aggressive.
So she has a PhD. Did she get it in a 1/7 of the time? Or?
Yes. Oh, she's very prolific, very studious with her time. Basically, she popped out of on the reservation, and she was in school immediately.
Well journeyed dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're also a lawyer.
I am.
We wanted to ask you a personal question. Could you help our friend with a bike theft incident?
Absolutely. I mean, typically the police handle it pretty well. I mean, depending upon the cost of the bike, there's some things we could probably do in small claims court to get money back. But
Now,
what?
he stole it?
So, like, can you get him out of that?
Can you get him
In small claims court, or?
That's a possibility. The fact that he's admitted to stealing the bike is going to be be a problem. That's going to be kind of difficult to get over. But I mean, there's some alternatives that we could probably pursue. But
So you're saying?
no, there's no chance.
I really thought on that one.
Okay, so speaking of schooling, you did attend ASU, correct?
I did.
You did. And so now, which drug problem did you pick up here?
Personally, didn't pick up a drug problem that you know of. And, but I had some friends that were into the ecstasy at that time. It was when the Molly epidemic. I don't know if it's an epidemic necessarily. I mean, if it's all dancing, that's not really, that's not necessarily worse.
That's a rave.
Yeah, it's a rave. But he got into it pretty heavily, and one time I'm pretty proud of, he and I and a couple of our friends were at Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was on the ecstasy. And what he decided to do, a good idea, was to tell the band, it was a cover band, that he had just gotten back from Iraq. And that he was getting stop-lossed, and he had to go back. And he had to go back tomorrow. And the only thing he wanted to hear was Biggie Smalls' "Give Me the Loot." And it's a country western bar. They're not not inclined to play the rap music.
That's a good song.
But he got him to play a country western version of "Give Me the Loot."
That's all it took.
Yeah. The N-bomb in that song was kind of weird though when they said it.
Did people
feel
see
quivery, or did people...
hard R?
It was they were noticeably uncomfortable.
Ooh, I would be. Kind of like me right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will lead us to our last question. You are a stand-up comic. You are a performer, a fellow performer. Where can they find you in the area?
Absolutely, yeah. I perform at Pep Rally every Thursday night at Law Known Publishing in downtown Phoenix. And once a month, I do the Storrs Objection with a new theme every month at Space 55 and also in downtown Phoenix.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
Very
well,
cool.
guys, that's where you can find Matt Storrs. This has been the Tempe Late Night Interview. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jake.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.